So I've been watching a lot of stuff that's been going on in the news lately, right? Between the bombings, the takeovers, the arresting of presidents, the whole Charlie Kirk, Erica Kirk, Candace Owen, Nick Fuentes. I've been watching it all. Puff Daddy, all the stars that are getting exposed for the things that they've been doing. I have been watching it all. We have been watching the Epstein debacle. We have been watching what's going on with Puff Daddy. Now it's Will Smith, Tyler Perry. It's just the same players. All right. And now I'm really starting to believe that it's all connected. They're all connected. Okay. I believe that Donald Trump, Puff Daddy, Jay-Z, Erica Kirk, all these stars and actors, hey country girl, I believe all these people that we are seeing going through things right now, all these countries that are at war, I believe that is all like one big play. They're playing in our faces. They're lying to us. They're trying to make us believe what they want us to believe. But if you really just sit down and look at like I was watching Candace Owens now, and Candace came up with this chart, and she connected all these people. It was like a bunch of people, different categories: child sex trafficking, money stuff, different things like that. All of them was like in the Navy, Army, CIA. They all were connected with military and things. So now, with all this stuff that's going on, I really believe one that a lot of this stuff is coming down to this Epstein list. Okay, I believe Donald Trump is doing a lot of things. He's being the bad guy and the good guy. He's being the bad guy in the background. We know some of the things that Donald Trump doing, and I'm not just gonna be a Donald Trump hater because everybody had a good and bad. He's done some bad things. So now he's trying to do some good things like this whole health care, them sending money to the Americans to pay for their own health care, telling us, oh, it's going to be the biggest tax season ever. Which I ain't gonna lie, I just did my taxes last night, honey, and this is the biggest check, baby. Ooh, your girl gonna be looking good next month, living rich, okay? But I believe he's doing certain things to cover up the bad things he's been doing. He's in that Epstein list, all right? Hey, everybody coming in. What's up, Samantha? What's up, Anthony? What's up? What's up? He's doing certain things to like stop you from looking one way, because 1 minute is Trump getting shot, okay? We had sympathy for that. But then it was Trump's ready to go to war. Trump is on the Epstein list. Trump is getting things redacted so we won't know a lot. Trump is throwing, and you know, it was horrible what they did to Michael Jackson in that Epstein list. Like, Trump is diabolical, all right? When it was time, when Trump couldn't stall anymore with that Epstein list and the files, he put out a picture of Michael Jackson. I say, ain't this something? He willing to throw Michael Jackson and Bill Clinton. He threw Bill Clinton all the way under the bus. And let me tell you something. Bill, allegedly, I can pretty much bet you if Bill Clinton and Donald Trump were in the boys club, okay, if you read between the lines, that they didn't play with each other. All right? Let's see what Captain USA say. I think everyone makes more of Trump than what he is. Explain it. What do you mean? Like they think he too good or he's too bad? You are my favorite chubby porn star. Oh, child, make sure you hit the cash app since I'm your favorite chubby porn star. I'll take that. But yeah, Donald Trump is like, soon as the Epstein list stuff dropped and he put Michael Jackson out there, blurred the face of Michael Jackson kids, and Michael Jackson was looking hard. He was looking like, I know I'm getting set up. That's how he was looking, like, I know I'm getting set up. He's not as bad as he appears. I don't know. I think he just pretty much willing to be the villain and the good guy all at once and don't give a damn how you think. 'Cause, well, Michael history speaks for itself. But what did Michael do? What proof do we have what Michael did? And that was messed up, him throwing Michael under the bus like that. And now Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton about to go to jail. They about to go to jail because they were supposed to come testify about these Epstein files, and Bill say, I'm not going because once Discovery come out and they got to do Discovery and discover all this nasty bad stuff I was doing, it's just too embarrassing. So Bill say, I'm not even going to court. Y'all can just come get me. And you best believe Trump is about to send them people to go get Hillary and Bill Clinton. So yeah, they chose to ignore the subpoenas, and you can't ignore court order subpoenas like that, especially when Donald Trump is the president and you Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton and he hates y'all. Excuse me, y'all. I got thrown off for a minute. It's like a chihuahua in the corner humping on the wall. How many Trump people went to jail? What you mean, the people that work with him? Because there's a lot of people that didn't work with Trump that didn't been to jail. His lawyers, his accountants. What's the guy? Michael Cohen. Oh, anytime I see an interview with Michael Cohen, I am going to listen because he goes in on Donald Trump in that Jewish accent, and I be rolling. You got a chihuahua too? Yeah, but mine's human. Mine is a human chihuahua, and we get married next month, and he's humping like the wall when I just turned around. And you know, no bestiality. I ain't into that, but right. But the particular ones who ignore subpoenas, we gonna see, because Bill thought he was gonna be able to just Bill thought he was gonna be able to just ignore some shit, and Trump say no. Trump is on the warpath right now. It's up and it's stuck, and he bought everything. Peter Navarro. What Peter Navarro did? I know that last name, but I don't know what he did. But I think they all connected. Like, look at this stuff that is coming out about Erica Kirk. And we seen it from the jump. And you know what? I'm mad at myself. That's why I gotta like stick with my first thought. Because when this whole thing with Charlie Kirk came out, I was on it. I was like, listen, Erica Kirk ain't about nothing. She full of shit. She a lie. TPUSA. I was on it. But then I'm like, okay, this is a woman that husband got killed and they had kids and stuff. But then I go back and say, you know what, Erica? Candace Owens got you. You gonna fall. You ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna do good. And then I'd be like, you know what? You being hard. But now look at what Candace Owens is discovering. And all the YouTubers, like, they are going in on Erica. And it is horrible. When I tell you, I feel sorry for Charlie. Like, Charlie had his thing going on, because I just discovered Charlie. I ain't gonna lie. I did not know about Charlie until he got killed. That's how I discovered Charlie, when he got killed. Okay, so my bad on that. But now all the stuff that's coming out and how Erica is like in your face. I think when they trained her for the CIA, they trained her all these years. I think that she made a lot of mistakes, and they just put her out there to finish the mission. And it just shows you what they really feel like is the standard of beauty that can control the world. Look at Erica Kirk, and this is not on no racist stuff. This is just, being real. Look at Erica Kirk. That is America's definition of beauty. That's what they want you to think. That is the highest of the high. They tried to turn her to Mother Mary. They tried to make us worship. But it took little old Candace Owens to come through and tear everything down. Okay? You ever heard the saying, the walls of Jericho are burning down? Yes. The walls of TPUSA, the CIA, the FBI, the DIA, all of them, the walls are burning down. Diddy is beautiful. Oh my God. Most of Trump's people are blonde and white. That's their standard. And if you think that Trump ain't had no dealings with Erica intimately, I really believe that either Erica and all the stuff that's coming out by Erica mama, I believe one of them was involved, not more than involved in the SA trafficking of kids, but is a victim. Okay? I saw a video of her mom, a short video of her mom. Her mom looks like a drunk. When they was talking about her mama, I thought I was going to see this lady that looked like she should be in the military, coming through strong. Man, this little lady looked like, how Goldie Hawn, the role she used to play when she was young and blonde, like a Dixie blonde. Her mama looked drunk on the video that I saw. Okay? I believe Erica Kirk's mom is a victim because now it's coming out about all these charities for sex trafficked kids. And if you know about how predators get their prey, they go to where the kids at. You gotta go to where the kids at to get a kid. You can't go to an old folks home looking for a kid. If you want a kid, where do you go? You go to Boys and Girls Club, daycare, all that. Okay? And I think she was in a beauty pageant. Yes, she was in a beauty pageant, but it was a setup. Okay? It was a lady did an interview. Matter of fact, Candace played it. The lady say she was getting in trouble as a young girl and she was pregnant. The court told her you can either go back to jail or you could go to this home, do this time in this home. We're going to help you get your life together and things like that. And she picked the home. She said when she went to the home, she was pregnant, but they wanted her to answer questions about her baby. She said they took weird pictures and stuff, nothing sexual, just weird pictures. They wanted her to know what she was going to do about her baby, and then they induced her labor and told her baby died, and she never saw her baby again. But she said later on she got a invitation to be in the Donald Trump's beauty pageant. And she said it triggered her when she heard Erica Kirk say she was in Donald Trump's beauty pageant. The lady says she never went out for beauty pageants and models, but she always wondered, how did she get invited to this beauty pageant for Donald Trump? And it's all connected back to child trafficking. It's just one big child trafficking organization. I am realizing this. The government, the music industry, the modeling industry, the acting industry, all these industries are one big pedophilia ring, allegedly. That's what it's called. If you just look at all the stuff that's happening, okay? What's going on in Minnesota? If you look at all the stuff that is happening, what they call it, I can't even think of the word. But the thing in the middle, the thing that always keep coming up is sex, kids, trafficking, all this. Now looking at all these, now think about this. All these people that's in politics and law and things like that, all these people are supposed to be high value people. In this world, they tell you need to be high value. You need to go to college. You need to have a degree. You need to have money. You need to have a good job. You need to be making 8 figures an hour. Okay? You need to have a house. You need to have a few kids. You need to have a wife or husband. You need to have all that. These people have all that. And then you find out they was in pedophilia. Okay? Are these the people? Nowadays, this better be broke. I really believe in broke people, and they try to make you feel like broke people are the most dangerous people. When look at all these high value rich people, look what they doing. It's one big ring. It's one big ring. Guess what? The Dems and the Republicans, they get on these podiums, they go against each other, and then when them cameras and them mics go off, they meeting up at the club. Most of them meeting up at a sex party. They say Grindr crashes every time it's like a political event somewhere. These things they have for Charlie Kirk, Grindr was crashing. And don't let me get into what's going on in Grindr. Somebody told me to download Grindr, and I was disgusted. I could not believe what I was seeing. I could not believe how deep it go. If you never been on Grindr, if you only ever heard of Grindr, you know that Grindr got something to do with sex, and it may got something to do with gay sex. But honey, you need to simply download it, create a account, post a picture on there, name yourself something like X-Man. XXX-Man, Night Stalker, or something like that, and just post a picture of yourself. Oh, Lord Jesus. When I tell you what you gonna see after that, your life ain't never gonna be the same. I can guarantee you that. Your life ain't never gonna be the same. My life has never been the same. Okay? These people are freaks. When it all come down to it, all these wars and laws and all this, yeah, just take my word. You don't want your life to be messed up like mine. That's why I'm on YouTube in the middle of the day screaming, because I saw jacked. Yeah, I like to talk. Hey, Richard, how you doing? So, yeah, I'm going to be truthful with you. It all boils down to you gotta use your senses to what you feel, what they want more. I'm good. How you doing? Because it all boils down to sex and money. All this stuff that you see on TV, I don't care what you see and what they tell you and what they say it's about, the oil, the all that. I don't care what. It all boils down to one, money. And the money gonna bring the sex. If you think I'm goddamn lying, I'm flying, and I ain't got no goddamn wings yet. Thank you. Thank you, Captain USA. All you gotta do is sit back and look. It all comes down to sex. Sex, money, and drugs. But which one do they want more? The sex, the money, or the drugs? You need the money to get the drugs and the sex. Thank you. You made my day too. It's never going to change. This stuff been going on. You right about that. But guess what? It's a lot more in the open. But no, they been getting exposed before it was even the internet. When it was black and white papers, when it was black and white TV, they was getting exposed. Now you just got the internet. You can get exposed in less than 50 seconds. The whole world could know. So you're right. It ain't going to change. They doing it in our face, and they don't give a damn. And they saying, if you say anything about it, we coming to get you. We coming to get you. Okay? Info travels very fast. Exposure brings more money. Yes, it sure do. And it's all about the money. The money be funny, and the money is to get the honey and the dope and the coke. All those people. Look at Lindsey Graham. I saw somebody say Lindsey Graham is like the girlfriend that's in the passenger side of your car when you get stopped by the cops and you've been drinking and smoking. and you trying to keep it calm to get off. And she's over there, oh my God, why did you stop my boyfriend? And you probably got a warrant. And she's over there, what do you stop us for? What is your badge number? Are you a sheriff or are you city cop? That's what they said Lindsey Graham. He's the girlfriend. I was looking at Lindsey Graham when Trump was on that plane, talking about how he was gonna help Iran out, and he ain't helped them out yet. All right. Trump was talking, and Lindsey Graham was over there just laughing, just kiki. Probably ready to get on the plane and suck a little cock, hope it ain't no kids here. Ready to do some drugs. Ready to find out what the next pool boy, the next Venezuelan, Cuban, Puerto Rican, because you know they love them Puerto Rican. You know they love them from an island where they majority eat a little coconut, a little pollo. Yeah, they love them like that. Look at Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry don't want nothing that look like him. I'm going to say that again. Tyler Perry don't want nothing that look like him. If you black, he don't want you. If you got big lips, he don't want you. Okay? If your hat is coily, Tyler Perry don't want you. But guess what? The same people that Tyler Perry messing with is the same people that these political people are messing with. Is the same people that the rap people. They all messing with each other. And guess who are in the middle of all of them? Guess who done had all of them? Puff Daddy. P. Diddy. Yeah. You love those Spanish women too? Yeah, they good till they start roasting your ass and letting you have it. God damn. But Puffy done been in the middle. They all connected. All this stuff that you are seeing on TV, it is a distraction. Every day is somebody new getting killed by ICE to distract you from the person that ICE killed the day before. Or every day it's a new plane that dropped out of the sky that have some type of tech billionaire in it with his kids and wife, and then another plane crash with a tech billionaire to distract you from the tech billionaire that crashed. And they get all these plane crashes on camera. They all go down in water and go down in flames. You saw what happened to the unknown guy from the Fugees. What unknown guy? John Forte, he ain't unknown. He ain't known about his new age. Or you talking about Pras? Because Pras just got like life. I think like 30 years, that is life. So I read somewhere that life is however old you is. So if you 30, life is 30 years. I don't know. But yeah, all this stuff is connected. When I watch, listen, I gotta really watch like some YouTubers. Like these little YouTubers be having some information. They channels are suppressed. And they be coming with some real good information. A lot of these news channels, I don't believe what they saying. Unless they saying that it's somebody playing games, cheating, doing dope, using money, doing all this stuff. I don't believe it. If they saying that if they saying Trump's score is up, his poll is up, if they saying, I don't want to hear none of that shit. Because I know what I see with my eyes. I know that all these people are connected. You think Trump ain't doing all this because he's in the Epstein files and now Erica Kirk is being exposed and she is directly connected? She is directly connected. Now the tariffs. The tariffs is like a percentage money added on to whatever you gonna originally pay. And it's to try to keep you from buying stuff from overseas. They want you to shop within the United States. So all them products that you be getting for China, they not more expensive. And I ain't gonna lie, like if America gonna make some good products and get it to me in a day or two and it's gonna cost me 59 cents, hey, it is what it is. Trump taking everybody money. I bought coffee from Canada and it was cheaper than America coffee. Oh yeah? I don't know. Every place is kind of cheaper. But you know what? You in middle America, so you around like where like Utah, Arkansas. What I about to say? I about to say something. I done got riled up because they think you stupid. They think we dumb. Okay? Look, they tried to make people think Candace Owens was crazy towards Kansas. Okay. You got any Amish people around you? Because around them areas, you started getting into like Amish people, a lot of land, stuff like that. Yeah, they playing right in our face. The world is a mess. Sometimes I look at, you know how they be showing you, like right now they showing you Iran, they showing you all these people like destroying things, and now they're saying like 12,000 people that got killed. First it'd be like 1,200, then it was like 12,000, and like, do you know how many people 12,000 is? Like, is it an area where everybody is dead? Like, how do you kill 12,000 people in 12 days? That's a lot of people. Okay? But you know how they show you, like, the protests and stuff? I'd be wondering, like, is this real? Because I done seen things where they can show you, they can make it seem like this area is packed full of people throwing bombs, throwing Molotovs. And then when they widen out the shot, you can see that it's just a group of like 5 people in one little spot. And they didn't position the camera to make you feel like this the whole world. Listen, between the movies that's coming out that scare you, between the diet change, how the dietary change, what they say was good. It was something that they not say is bad. I can't think of what it is right now, but it's something that they've been telling us was the best thing to eat. It's not bad. Oh, that's what it is. No more juice. Like, no more juice. Like, I can't have no juice. Y'all told me, like, fruit juice was good. But now y'all saying juice is bad. No juice. So you don't know what to eat. You don't know what to drink. Everybody is taking Ozempic. Who I saw taking Ozempic? I done seen a lot of them taking Ozempic, and they all look fucking horrible. Serena Williams look horrible. What's Ozzy Osbourne widow? She look horrible, but she is up in age, so I give her a pass. Her daughter looks horrible. Okay? You can't keep up because you got your own problems. Child, I done got my life to where I barely have problems. That's why I be paying attention to the world problems. Because I ain't really got none in my life like that. And when this income tax check drop, I really ain't going to be having no problems like that. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. But yeah, it's all connected. It's all a hot fucking mess. That's why listen. I see what's going on, all the different laws, all the threats of war, Iran threatening us, Russia threatening us. And all these people know things about each other. They all sit back and laugh and talk with each other and be like, did you like what I said about you? See the reaction I got? I roasted you. Like, what the look at Donald Trump. Donald Trump say, if they kill any protesters, we're gonna kill them. Who Donald done killed them in Iran? Cause them folk from Iran say the bullet ain't gonna miss this time. When that report came out of Iran saying the bullet ain't gonna miss this time, next thing I heard was Donald called it off. Donald say, I don't give a damn what y'all talk about. They came close last time. Cause you know how close what's that song? Closer than close. You know how close you gotta get to shoot somebody in their ear? And I think that was on purpose. That was not a missed shot. That was on purpose. You know why so many people got so many problems? Because they be focused on the wrong thing. You got the option in life to say, you know what? Even though things are crazy right now, I'm going to look at it as something bad, or I'm going to look at it as something good. And you got to ask yourself, how much is this going to be affecting me tomorrow, next week, next year? And a lot of your problems go away, because a lot of that shit you be upset by be other people's problems first. It be your friends that be calling you on the phone. It be your family. It be all that. And then you be involved in a bunch of shit. All right? Then you think you got problems. No. You dealing with people that got problems and you taking on their problems. You got anxiety where you coming up with all type of things, all type of situations that ain't even gonna happen. But in your head, and now you think you got problems. What problem you got? If you about to get kicked out, you lost your job, or you sick, now those are problems. Okay? But yeah, they all connected. And it's all for money. Like, they kept saying, look at that movie, Snake Eyes. Hey, honey, how you doing? They kept saying, look at that movie, Snake Eyes. It's just like Charlie Kirk. And they wasn't goddamn lying. I watched that movie for free. And baby, my life ain't never the same. Listen, the movie Snake Eyes is the guy name is Charlie Kirkland. The one that gets shot in his throat in the movie. His name Charlie Kirkland. So if you look at Snake Eyes, okay, you ever watch the movie and then you wonder what happened to the characters after the movie ended? Like, say the characters was real, this was a real life, that what happened? You can literally right now figure out what happened after the movie Snake Eyes was over. All you gotta do is go on YouTube. You can say the guy in Snake Eyes, Charlie Kirkland, that got shot in the neck at the boxing match because his chief of staff or chief of security for the army wanted to approve some weapons, and they didn't want him to know about it because they knew he was gonna shut it down. If you want to know what happened after that, just look at the news right now. Look on YouTube right now. From the movie. You can say Charlie Kirkland's wife took over his business. And they found out she worked for the CIA, allegedly. Like, it's crazy. If you never watched Snake Eyes and you are into the Charlie Kirk thing, look at it. At Nicolas Cage, like, if Nicolas Cage, yes, Charlie Kirkland, okay? And he got shot in the neck. All right? Nicolas Cage plays in the movie. He plays the cop, all right, that's investigating the situation. He was there for the shooting, and he's investigating. Nicolas Cage is Candace Owens, all right? I don't know the name of the guy that's over, like, the head of security, the army. I be seeing his picture, but I don't know his name. Hey, user, SC9. The guy that shot Charlie Kirkland is the guy that's over the army right now. It's like everything from the movie, all right, is everything that we saw that's going on with Charlie Kirk. It's ridiculous. And it's all the same players doing all the same things, pointing at this person, that person, this situation, saying, look over there, look over here. Don't look at me, look at them. and they all in on it. I think about Charlie Kirk and everything that is being exposed about his wife, Erica Kirk. Imagine your whole life is a lie. Charlie Kirk, and this is no racist, but we got to be real here. Charlie Kirk is the American dream when it comes to being a white young man. He was educated. He came from a good family. He was opinionated. He was starting things. He was living life. He was doing what they say you should do. He got married to a beautiful woman with blonde hair and blue eyes, the bluest eyes that you ever seen in your life. And I think those are manufactured. I think those are meant to hypnotize you. When you look into Erica Kirk's eyes, you are hypnotized. Okay? Imagine finding out that the woman you lay next to every night is really reporting your every move to the higher ups at the CIA. She was put in your life. She was put on you. Okay? To set you up. Listen, I done had some exes ask me for $20 and I felt used. Like, how the hell you gonna ask me for $20? And why am I dating you if you gotta get $20 out of me? Do you know? And if he gonna get him a snack and don't bring me a snack, I feel like, are you setting me up? So imagine what it feels like to be married to the CIA. To someone that has been put on you. They sat and they made plans. They got actors and actresses and made up scenes, and your wife is playing a role. She doesn't really love you. Are those your kids? Because now there's reports that Erica Kirk has lost her kids. What? Where have the kids gone? Where are the kids? We haven't heard. We heard that the kids was there when Charlie got killed. We heard that right after. We ain't heard nothing else. We ain't heard nothing else. Okay? About no kids. And now we hearing that she lost the kids. Why did she lose the kids? Was they her kids? Was they Charlie's kids? Did they have Erica doing things where she was barely around Charlie while she was pregnant? Or Charlie was barely around Erica while she was pregnant? Huh? Did they send him fake sonograms? Huh? Was Charlie being mind controlled? Because how do you set a woman on him and he falls in love, wants to marry her, wants to have kids, take her ever? Was he being mind controlled? That's what I'm thinking. Imagine that's your life. Imagine your wife knows the day you gonna die. She's helping the people that want to kill you. They're going to kill you. And she sat in your face with a smile and said, I love you every day. Lord, it's hard to wrap my head around it. It's hard to wrap my head around that. But I know it's real. But think about the deception. Think about the type of person that it takes, okay, to actually meet up with a man, date a man, pretend like she's falling in love with this man, had children, allegedly, with this man, and then knew when he was going to die, played a part in setting him up to die, and then took over his business with a smile and a glitter suit. God damn it. Time and patience for treachery. You ain't never lied. What's that saying? She got time today. Erica got some time. She did all type of movies coming out, all type of everything. This girl was I really believe she was raised from a kid because her mama, what her mama is into in the military, her mama's in charge. She's in charge of making things disappear so people can't get exposed. She's in charge of pictures and things getting uh, uh, not being found. She's in charge of how you perceive a person. That's what she does. Yes, she's a fixer, a handler. Go look up Erica Kurt's mom. And the woman that they've been talking about, when you see the video of Erica Kurt's mom, you would say, no way. This is a mother. Okay, this is the best I can describe it. Like Michael Cohen, yes. I believe Erica Kurt's mom raised her daughter from a child to work for the CIA. I believe Erica Kurt came out with either those eyes in manufacture or she came out with them. She's being trained by her mom, and her mom is a victim in some type of way. Erica could be a victim in some type of way, Stockholm syndrome. Okay? But I don't believe Erica was the best person. But I believe she's been trained. Candace was saying she believed Charlie had been trained to be like this boy genius that's gonna turn into like this messiah, like type person. And it was disgusting at this Amfest how they kept throwing Charlie's name out there. Okay? Now I know Charlie said some bad things. Yeah, she need to work on that. I know Charlie said some things I didn't agree with. But who am I? All right? But for her to get up there and from the beginning of the first firework to the last firework keep saying, my husband Charlie, his wishes and his hope and his vision. For her to be able to keep being up there saying that, it was like that was in her script. Please keep saying Charlie. Please keep saying my husband, because that's going to hit people in the hearts. Erica Kurt now had made a tent with Charlie's picture in it, and people post. Yes, that was discussed. What? That's like making a replica of the beams that was left up of the 9/11, and people like twirling around the beam of the 9/11 buildings like they're a stripper and they're able to take pictures. How the hell do you approve of this? And first off, I don't even think Erica is approving this thing. Erica is being controlled because they have compromising information on Erica. You best believe Erica is on a tape somewhere getting bust down. Okay? Erica's on a tape somewhere, dropping it low, spreading it wide. She must do what she's being told to do, or she will be exposed and she will die. Okay? It is deep. And see, you can't. This is why I said I never would want to work for the government, the CIA, doing all these like investigations and operations. Because when you've done certain operations, all right, and you know all this critical information, you have had access to files that so many people, nobody could get access to. What happens when you retire? What happens when you want to quit? What happens? Do they just let you go out in the world with all this information? Oh, you know that it's really aliens. Okay? You know that we really the aliens. Because I really sometimes believe that we are the aliens. We looking for aliens. No, we are the aliens. Have you ever seen people mug shots? If you have ever seen an alien, look at some of these people mugshot. It be like some of the finest people in person, but when you see they mugshot, that's why they beautiful on their mugshot, bitch. They are drop dead gorgeous in real life or just photogenic. That's why, let's see, that would be like Mary posing by the cross and taking pictures of her cutout sheets. Hey, you know them funerals where they be having the people like posted up, like if they love to go to the club, they'll have like a club scene. They'll have the person with the chain on and shit. Yeah, that's what Mary doing. That's what Mary doing. They got Jesus holding the cross, dead. That's why both Trump and Biden say what they did about this being the last election made you get to vote in. You know what? Let me tell you, I was just thinking about that, right? Because I heard that it be the stuff that you hear just in the past. And I was at work and I was listening to the news and I heard something right quick where Trump was saying that if it's a war, that they can't have an election. And I said, goddamn, Trump gonna make sure it's a war around that time. Trump do not want another election, because if it's not another election, we gotta have a president. Somebody gotta be president. They say lots of things and you have to watch it and observe. Yeah, they say so much stuff. And a lot of it's bullshit. Like, they not gonna tell on themselves. They are not going to tell on themselves. They're going to do stupid shit because they're dumb. Most of them be high. They come up with these plans to play in your face. But they don't do it so good because they be loaded when they doing it. Okay? So that's why they be messing up. And then people like Candace Owens, people like us, people on the YouTube, they come in and find their mistakes because they was loaded. They was on coke, they was on dope, they was on pink cocaine, they was on all this while they was sitting there. Most of them do the dumb shit because they can get away with it. Yeah. Imagine having so much money and you got family ties. A lot of them people have family ties. Once you look back into their mom's mom, their dad's dad, their great grandfather, they be having ties to the same stuff and the same people. Listen, my dad was a Mason. And I can remember us getting out of tickets from the police when they find out he a Mason. And he was just a regular bus driver that happened to be a Mason because he was in Vietnam War. Do you see that connection? Veteran, Mason, Vietnam War, getting out of tickets. Okay? The blind guy finds it and the FBI loses it. Ray Charles is exposing these people. All right? Like, the stuff is crazy. Like, I look at this whole, I just remember his last name, Gianni, the one that shot the CEO in the back of the head. I just know his last name is Gianni, something like that. Excuse me if I said it wrong. The media is painting him as a model. Since they first put out them images and he had, so they say that was him, he had that strong nose. We knew it was some strong features there. We saw eyebrows and a nose, and the females was going crazy since then. And when they caught him, what? If you Google him right now, they gonna show you pictures of him in court. When I say they got all his angles, all his pictures is him looking like he's about to rescue a damsel in distress. looking at the camera with his model smile. How the fuck you on trial, but you doing all this modeling and smiling? Now fast forward to this dude that shot Charlie Kirk. They got him looking like Mr. Burns. Mr. Burns from The Simpsons. It look like he barely got any hair. He look like a little geek. He look skinny. He ain't got no good size. He ain't got no angles. No angles. But it show you, and that just goes what I say about Daily Mail. I read Daily Mail, and it could be the person could have done the most horrible shit. She could have stabbed her boyfriend 15,000 times in the neck and in the face, and they'll be like, gorgeous beauty queen murders boyfriend and goes on the run. Like, why the fuck do they have to be gorgeous? And then Daily Wire, so you know that you pay 50 cents, I think, a month or every 2 weeks or something, and you can get this exclusive mail. So it's always this section where they be like, women are cheating on their husband with this new secret, and it's driving everyone wild. Like, what the fuck? And then they have like this white lady looking all sophisticated with his dress, holding his cup of wine, smiling. The fuck? This new sex move is driving people crazy. Like, huh? It's all about sex. Like, everything. I'm just disgusted. I used to work at the sex shop. And my life was never the same after I seen how freaky these people is. These people freaky, y'all. And y'all don't understand. That's why I know the Listen. I hate to say it like this, but I'm going to be real with y'all. The freakiest person on this planet is a white man. That motherfucker freaky. That motherfucker. That's why when I look at politics, and I see all them old, cum guzzling white men, I say, baby, they sucking so much cock in that back room, bitch. You best believe it. If you want to know who sucked the most dick, alright? Look at them old white men, the grandfathers, the dad. Bitch, if you want to know some of the most gayest down lowest, Jesus, man. Look at that man when you in the grocery store and he real skinny with like a polo shirt with some like khaki shorts tucked in with like some brown sandals / casual shoes, and he holding like the 3-year-old's hand, and his wife is pushing like a 6-month-old, and she may be pregnant. When I tell you he sucked dick last night and he's thinking about going to suck some more dick right now, real shit. And I'm going to tell you, you know who the white man love, and this ain't racist. This is just what I have seen. Let me tell you something. The white man love old black cock. You know them thugs, them black thugs that they be talking about they so scared of, the black thugs that come with the hoodies and shit like that and be having all the baby mamas and be getting out of jail. Ooh, they love them motherfuckers right there, boy. Shit. You think they hate them. It ain't hate. It's sexual frustration. That's one thing I preach. And guess what? A lot of the black ones, they on the down low. They not into so much cum guzzling like the white ones, because them white ones, boy, they don't play. Them black ones will be gay for pay. If you got a big black cock and you can find you an all white man with a good job, you can be rich, bitch. You can be rich. That's why I know the people in the pot. Lindsey Graham, freaky. Oh, he the freak. Them type like him, short, fat, oh, man, suck it. Everything. The bigger, the better. And if I don't know you, if he don't know you, that's even better. Be some random dude. That's even better. Can y'all tell that I'm scarred? Like, I'm scarred, like, for real. And I be having to sit there with my fiance at night and talk to him, and he be having to talk to me, and but they all connected. They all fucking on each other. They all doing drugs with each other. And then they get on TV and they try to make you feel like they doing something to protect you and to make your life better when they ain't. When they ain't. Don't be no politician. Don't be no and don't be hungry for cum. But yeah, that's just what I just was thinking. Like, it's all connected. It's all one big play. Like, when Puff Daddy, we all heard it, things Puff Daddy been doing. But when a lot of that stuff came out, it really changed my views on the music industry. I say it's just one big setup. It's one big distraction. And all the people that they are picking to be these stars are really people that they're trafficking, and them being stars is like an advertisement. Just like you have toilet paper advertisement, just like you have these what's up? Are you Gen X? Oh, let me see. I'm 43. What that is? Like, I graduated 2000. Is that Gen X, Gen Z? I can't remember. My son texted me. I bet he texted me for some money. But yeah, it's all advertisement. So when you see, like I say, the advertisements on the Super Bowl, those are all the most. They pay the most money to advertise during the Super Bowl. Toilet papers, your stars are just like that. It's advertisement. Let's say example of Rihanna. They want to advertise Rihanna. She's all over TV when she was hot. Now a billionaire away in another country can say, oh, she's for sale. I see. I want to buy her. Just how you see that toilet paper. Or just how you see something on TikTok shop. And you be like, oh, I want to try that. Oh, that's Gen X? Okay. You be like, I want to try this gadget on the TikTok shop because I seen an advertisement. Same thing with your stars. Beyonce. Beyonce to me. Beyonce to me is a high price whore. Let me not say that. She's a high price woman. I say it like that. The woman of the night. And I believe, yeah, it's all been a lie. It's all been a lie. I believe that Jay-Z is her pimp. And I believe that Jay-Z got so much stuff on her and she's afraid to leave. I believe if she try to leave Jay-Z, she'll wind up unalived. I really believe that. I really believe, and we have video that you can actively go on and see of her looking side to side, looking dazed. Okay? I believe she's on drugs. I just believe it's a hot mess. I don't see Beyonce as like this loving mother that's just like into her motherhood, and no, I see a woman that's trying to hide a lot of stuff, cover up a lot of stuff. Who even knows if Blue Ivy is her daughter? We don't know. Jay-Z is into so much stuff. But ooh, let me tell y'all who I can't wait to be exposed, honey. Ooh, I was jumping for joy when I heard this little bit, cause I know this motherfucker been sitting back, letting everybody take the fall and try to make everybody feel like he's so good. LeBron James. Oh, I feel that in my soul. When 50 Cent came out and say, LeBron, don't be over there like you such a good man, you next. Baby. I say, goddamn, God is good, won't he do it? I want that little nigga exposed. And I know, because listen, LeBron is the type that while you hot, he gonna get good. He gonna be good with you. If he can team up, be with you, and y'all be hot together, he good. Look how he did Dwayne Wade. See, I remember the era. I remember the era of, cause I'm from Florida. I just live in Louisiana now. The era of Dwayne Wade and LeBron James playing for the Miami Heat. Ooh, that was big. It was Dwayne Wade and LeBron. We thought they would ride or die. We thought they was Martin and Will bad boys for life, goddammit. And then slowly but surely, they start separating. And then you just start hearing about Dwayne Wade's gay son. And LeBron was going over here, taking his talents to other places. But they always say, "Ooh, Savannah, Savannah, whatever the fuck her name is. Ooh, he just love her. He been with her since she was young, since they was in school." Delonte West and LeBron's mama, yeah, wasn't he hitting her? You hit LeBron's mama. That mean they got no respect for you. When they hit your mama, they got no respect for you, and they like, nigga, I wish you would. I wish you would. Say something, do something. Say anything. I'ma let her know who you been fucking with. And not Delonte is homeless. Ooh. Did he just like OD or something the other day? I just seen something about him. Because I remember one day they say he was getting it together. Then like the next day I saw he was back in the hospital. LeBron said, not today. You won't get good today. Not today. But they put LeBron up on his pedestal. And how we just sweep under the rug Happy 420. Look, my man need to come back with the wheel. I got this little roach right here. Child. But yeah. How we just sweep under the rug of us seeing LeBron in that Mavs uniform. LeBron is about 6'8". About reading Malcolm X. He didn't. LeBron is about 6'8". What Mavs uniform is fitting him? Whatever he was wearing was meant to fit him. Okay? It was made to fit him. We see him in that Turkish, Russian, made uniform. Like a bad bitch. We seen this. Once I seen it, I couldn't unsee it. And I say LeBron's a bitch. And we heard that he was at all the Puff Daddy parties. But LeBron was winning championships. He was the oldest basketball player until they got exposed for the sports betting. And speaking of sports betting, his face tells the story. Speaking of sports betting, I recently started sports betting with my dude. And I won a little bit of money. I won like $37 off like a couple dollars one time. I be betting now. I be doing my little thing. But yeah, LeBron. And see, I ain't like when LeBron's son had that heart attack. And that could have been a play. That could have been a play. Who is Jermaine Stewart? That could have been a play with his son and the whole heart attack stuff. Because I'm like, how your son have a heart attack this young, and then y'all send him back out there to play some more? Like, fuck no. I'd be afraid to have another heart attack. The fuck? So yeah, I can't wait till he get exposed. Now, we don't have to take our clothes off to have a good time singer. I don't know who that is. What they did. So yeah. Now Ayesha Curry. I can't wait till they come out with a surviving Aisha Curry documentary, cause I believe, you know how some of these people be like, oh, they grab my dick and stuff. I believe she going around dragging. Look at Magic's son. Now I like E.A. Johnson. I ain't gonna lie. I used to say that about him too till I started watching his show, him and his sister's show, and they was good. I like that show. So yeah. They ain't saying that Bron is gay. They just talking about Dwayne's son. And look how they doing my dog Shador. Now you know what I think gonna happen with Shador? I think who? Before who died? I think that Deion Sanders gonna be the coach of the Browns. Remember I told you that. I think he gonna be his son's coach. I think that would be big if he go be the coach over there, and then Shador come back next season and they go to the. Oh, so the singer died. The singer was don't have to take your clothes off. Oh, and he was about to write a tell-all book. I ain't never heard about him. Yeah, I ain't never heard about him. I gotta look him up. Cause they all be about to expose somebody. Yeah, they was trying to do a how they say it, humiliation ritual. Okay, on Dwayne Wade. Cause they start having his wife come out to my she putting her finger in his booty hole. Like now we already see you with fingernail polish on. Now your wife to my her finger in your booty hole. I ain't gonna work. Man, what you doing, man? You about to cook something or something? What you doing? Oh. So yeah, but I really think they all connected. Even LeBron is connected with all of them. I think Dwayne got out of it. See, I used to think Dwayne was the weird one, but I think Dwayne got out of it because he knew what was going on and he didn't want to get caught up. Just like this sports betting thing that they got going on. Yeah. Wade's weird and defensive. He's weird and defensive. I haven't heard him talking so long. I know his wife was weird. Gabrielle Union. Ooh, when they got together. Oh, she was so annoying. Your daughter met him? Oh, okay. Remember we was all having a heart attack that his son wanted to be a girl at 12? And now I think that boy like 18. And he stuck with it. And I think that's what he gonna be for the rest of his life. A girl. So hey, and him and Gabrielle, she's from Omaha. Oh, okay. Dude gets 4 years and Trump was at those parties. Diddy gets 4 years and Trump was at those parties. Yeah, man, Trump, Mr. Grabbing by the pussy. Trump be everywhere doing everything with everybody. And you know who I love to see? Oh my God. Prince Andrew. Every time you see Prince Andrew, he got a frown on his face, and it was like he knows somebody taking some pictures of him, like the FBI. And I watched. That is the funniest. It's a serious topic, but Prince Andrew 60-minute interview. If you want to get a good laugh and you want to see somebody lie for a whole 60 minutes and tell the worst, dumbest lies ever, watch that Prince Andrew interview. I laughed. When I tell you I watched that interview about 8 times and laughed every time I watched it. Yeah. Yeah, Fergie, they been stripped. Imagine that. Imagine you to have butlers and maids and you ain't did nothing your whole life and now you get kicked out. And Sarah, they say Sarah, see, female like Sarah be getting fucked by everybody. Get drunk, And they be like, you know, Sarah, she gets drunk and like to party. She likes to play with the boys. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they sell their soul and do some very fucked up things because they don't feel good on the inside. So they do things for money to like prove something to people. And it's not gonna end well because most of the time be evil stuff. Okay? It be evil things they doing and that stuff ain't gonna win. Like you just not gonna win when it comes to that stuff. You glad that it's people? I'm glad that it's people like you that think like me. We think like with sense. Like, are you crazy? Like, you're not just gonna show me this stuff, and I'm just gonna go along with it because you tell me to. Like, I'm really trying to look at Alex Jones crazy because I was an Alex Jones fan, but the only reason I was an Alex Jones fan because I like the way he crashed out. That interview he did with Tucker Carlson, I think that was a long time ago. 1776 will commence. He be growling. Like, I think Charlie Kirk played with his life for a lot of cover-ups and stuff with Diddy and Trump. Yep. I think Charlie Kirk. Okay, so you know how Candace is doing like this investigation? I wonder if Candace is finding things out about Charlie that she really don't want to say and is surprised about. Because I'm quite sure Charlie she's saying that Charlie was finding out some money was going in different places. I think Charlie knew a lot of that stuff. And I think they was just going to take his business and make his money funny. And he wasn't going with that. And he probably threatened to expose them. And yeah. She was on the inside, Candace. But yeah, Alex Jones, I'm starting to question him. Because he's questioning Candace. And Candace is backing these things up. Look at this whole Fort Huachuca thing. When she put out that Fort Huachuca information, they came for that dude that was on there saying that he saw Erica. They came for him. They had his kids on it. They had one girl on there say she was his daughter. She looked just like him. She looked just like him with a wig on. But they tried to debunk him. And then look, before he even came out, it was a message on some platform that they say they saw her at Fort Huachuca. The truth will always come out, even if it's 20 years later. Yeah, it come out 20 years later, and it's like, what do we do? All we can do now is put this in a box with this other event and say, see what they did that time? They probably doing it this time. It don't change nothing. That's why I'm at home with my weed and my wine, living life happily, waiting on my income tax check come. Yeah, they not about to stress me out. You think Alex Jones? Oh, you know what? You got a good point. You got a good point because Alex Jones owed like $1 billion. And when you start owing $1 billion and you ain't gonna have no money, no home, you'll take Israel's money too, goddammit. I wanted Trump in for these illegals. I live in LA, California. It's jam-packed out here. So how you feeling about him right now? You wanted him to get the illegals out. Now he getting the illegals and the legals out. You're not playing. How you feeling about him now? You happy with what he done did? How it's going? Cause I'm gonna tell you the truth, and you can call me ignorant. I'm just exhausted from it all. Only thing I want to know is how much bigger these income tax checks was. If we go to war, what I'm gonna do if we go to war? What the fuck am I gonna do if we go to war? What I'm gonna do? I'm at home in my night clothes. I can't start no war. I'm gonna have to, whatever happens, if they drop some bombs, I'm just gonna have to dodge. But there's nothing I can do about it. And if you watch it, man, you watch YouTube and you watch the stuff between the war, the Charlie Kirk, the law, it's like, so what, you good with what he's doing? You like it? And all them kids that went missing, I think it's got something to do with the child trafficking too. What you looking at? We having a political discussion.
Political. I'm saying.
Yeah, some people talking. Right?
I don't see no women. Hold up, keep go back.
You know what?
All niggas. I ain't gonna say that word. Where your women fans at? Where your women's fans, man? Let me scroll. Corner piece. Mr. Mordon. I don't like that name. Richard Roy. Oh, you know.
So yeah, I think it's all connected. They all connected. They can't tell me nothing else. It's all a play. It's all a movie. It's all to. I'm just like at this point because see, think about the people back in like civil rights time. They thought that what they was doing was gonna change, son. The world was gonna get better, and this world just get more and more fucked up, more and more fucked up. So that's why you gotta tailor your life to where you happy. You can't be out here afraid. You can't be out here like we going to war.
Say that been pretty. It's Miss
Mark Long, you good.
Oh, nah, that's
And so yeah, you good, Mark. But yeah, they all connected. It's all a play. Somebody said earlier I don't look like my picture. Who said that? I just happened to look at my picture. So yeah, babe, why you gotta like? You gotta vote for your best interest. I don't be voting. I don't be voting. You vote? When the last time you voted? And they trying to get JD Vance in there. Something about JD Vance I just can't rock with. And see, look at what they're trying to do. Erica Kirk with them blue eyes and JD Vance with them blue eyes. It's something about them eyes where they putting people in your face trying to hypnotize you. Because that's all you can really look at when you see them is the eyes. And Erica's eyes is getting really creepy. And they keep putting all this black eyeliner to make the blue stand out. And it's just making them look even more creepy. Okay? So they saying that JD Vance trying to halfway divorce his wife and get with Erica Kirk. So imagine the eyes that child will come out with. It's all a play. But JD Vance, I can't get into him. Like, look, when Trump be doing them press conferences and he be having all those people around him, like the vice president, the chief of security or whatever. Look at how them people be looking. They be looking. They know Trump is full of shit. They know he lying, but they gotta be there. They full of shit. Like, what's his name? Patel? That Patel guy? Oh my God. You know he doing the worst shit. All his pictures look like he look like a deer in headlights. Every last one, he look like a deer in headlights. So you know he is just doing the wrong shit. And he's scared. It's like when they see a camera flash, they don't know if that's a picture that's a picture that gonna wind up in the investigation later on. Cause they not out there just taking pictures. They don't know when this camera person working for the FBI, and they just taking pictures of me, pretending to take pictures of me, but really tracking me. That's why they be looking like that. Like, look at the rapper Lil Durk. All his pictures, he looks startled, eyes big, look just like Cash Patel. They're better than word salad. Skamala. Plus black folks don't put collard greens in no damn bathtub. She put the greens in the bathtub. Yeah, babe. So yeah, between the wars, the politics, all these like fashion brands that is coming out that they're really like cheaply made shit. Like I saw this short yesterday. This girl, she does like shoe repairs, and she was repairing a pair of Gucci slides. I think that's Gucci with like the green and red. One of them with the green and red. And she was trying to redo the green and red paint, and she used like some acetone or something, and the paint came right off. And it was, once that green and red came off, it was just a black shoe. Like a black shoe that you get from Walmart or something. You paying $600 for a black slide that got green and red. Now you think it's a high price shoe. When it's really some cheaply made Chinese shit. She said, I think Kamala, I think she be drunk. She like Nancy Pelosi. I think they always like got a bottle of whiskey. They give me whiskey drinkers. That's what they give me, whiskey drinkers. Whiskey and brandy. Because Kamala is always laughing and, you know, slurring her words. Pelosi is always slurring and looking drunk. So yeah, I think they all do the same thing. I think Obama, he just be high on weed. And I still want to know what happened to that chef that died, that drowned at Obama house. And I still want to know if Michelle is Michael. I still want to know if Brigitte Macron is, what is it, Jean something Pierre. I want to know all that still. The acetone strong, yeah, you can get, like, if you scuffle your car up, you can use acetone to get those off. And she just used it, took the color off the shoes, and that was it. And I'm like, look, they just some regular pair of black plastic shoes that cost about $2 to manufacture. But imagine if Kamala was our president. That would have been horrible. That would have been horrible. But I'm going to come back and holler at y'all. I'm going to talk to y'all later.
A little 2 hours.